Hey there, Maya's here. I am sensuality coach and I help people to live their most embodied, fulfilled, happy, fully expressed, sexy lives. And today I want to talk about something a little bit opposite from that. Have you ever been unhappy with your life? Have you ever had experience where it's like, oh my God, I don't want to do this anymore. I don't know where to go. I don't know how to change it. I'm like, give up. And if your answer is yes, it means that you're a human. And the truth about it is that it's a challenging experience. And what I want you to know is that it's okay to feel that way. It's okay to feel that you don't have control over it. It's okay to feel even defeated sometimes. It's okay to be disappointed. But the tricky part is not to get stuck in that disappointment and not to take the bait of our primal mind that wires and throws on us all those negative outcomes, assigning negative meanings, right? Our mind always trying to connect the dots. And usually those dots connected in the way that make us feel even more shittier, either about ourselves or our circumstances, right? And our mind knows what it knows. If something didn't work out in the past, your mind will tell you, oh, don't bother, it's not going to work out. And the truth about our life is that as long as you're alive, you have chance to change and create anything, absolutely anything that you want. Nobody can stop you except you. And the danger of going trapped into those fears, negative beliefs, assigning very judgmental negative meanings to what's going on is that you getting stuck in those experiences, right? It's like a quicksand and you kind of like getting sucked into that experience even deeper. And another truth is, as humans, we are electromagnetic beings. We vibrate energy. And if your energy is getting lower and lower and lower, you are not a match to what it is that you want to attract. And I understand how frustrating it might be to hear that, or it's like, but I'm in pain here. And that's okay, right? Then you can be honest. Oh, I just need time to process, or I just need time to vent, right? Or I need time to grieve and be conscious that, okay, I'm taking a week, I'm taking a day, I'm taking an hour to be in this emotion and to honor what is present for me. Right? And then all emotions, the beauty about giving permission to feel is that emotions like waves, they always have the peak. And if we allow ourselves to fulfill the despair, the upset, the anger, that emotion will hit its peak, then it start winding down. And then you can come back to your body, to the present moment, and put your attention on generating whatever it is that you want to create for yourself. And putting your energy into things that will support you on acquiring, right, your desires. And I know I've been in those situations myself. I remember how 15 years, if probably more, 17 years, I came for the first time in New York and I was absolutely crashed by the city, by the amount of people. I got lost in the subway. People couldn't understand what I was asking them. It was a disaster. And I remember I finally got back to Brooklyn and I just lay down on the floor and I wept. And I'm like, I'm never staying here. I'm never going to make it in this city. This is never going to work. What the hell am I thinking? Right? And honestly, at that time, I didn't know much about any of those things. But when I reflecting back, what happened and what actually helped me is that I let myself to be fully penetrated by those emotions. And that dramatic crying on the floor actually was a very healing and very timely needed release that actually helped me to get up and to try again and again and again. And then eventually getting the job, getting an apartment, and, becoming a New Yorker. And what I want you to know is that whatever you feeling is true 100%, and your emotions are valid. And remember somewhere at the back of your head that it will pass. It's not going to stay this way. And be very cautious of the meaning that you assigning to those things that are just happening. It's just life. It is not about you. I am not falling into the trap of I am helpless or I am a victim or I am bad. Because as adults, it is our responsibility to remind ourselves every single day that you are a creator, you are the creatrix, you are building your life every single day, and every choice you make, every thought you think, every assumption you make, contributing into the reality that you're living in. And if you don't like something, if something feels not good, that's a signal to slow down. And instead of finding those dots and blaming whatever it is that outside of your control, ask yourself, how am I contributing to what is happening? And how can I flip it? How I can just erase this reality, cancel it, clear it, and be like, it's not happening, not doing that. And follow what feels good. Follow what makes you feel safe. Follow your pleasure. Follow your joy. Or at the very least, just don't follow all those negative, judgmental, harsh thoughts. That's at a very basic, very, very basic level, is to do that. And also, when you take a look at those things that you don't like about your circumstances, there is one very provocative question to ask yourself. Are you ready? Why am I tolerating all this? That's an amazing question that brings you back to your personal power and awakens the remembrance of, I probably should take some responsibility. And these questions might also show you your habits, because as humans, we're a product of our habits. And if we grew up lacking certain things, we can tolerate them much easier. And usually you're tolerating something familiar. You don't tolerate something that's unfamiliar. You tolerate something that you know how to tolerate. And there is part of you that feels pretty comfortable tolerating it. And once you know what it is that you're tolerating, lack of love, lack of money, lack of creativity, lack of opportunities, lack of emotional connection, lack of social interaction, right? Once you identify what it is, it's like, oh, okay. Right. And then it changes completely how you start to see the circumstances. And it would definitely give you more energy to take actions that will break the pattern of tolerating those things. And if you want to learn more and practice how to build resilience and how to spot where you're going down the spiral and how to go back fast again to balance, I'm inviting you to join my Love Goddess online course. This is for women only. And it's a self-study course that has 4 classes and 4 meditations. And then after that, you joining a group for 1 month with different inspirational content and some Zoom calls. So that's something, if you're interested, you can check it out. I'm also available for a private consultation. It's a 30 minutes consultation and it's free. And please comment below what are other topics that you are interested in to learning more, and I will record a video very soon.